Привіт. Так. Де там цей оверлей? Зрозуміло, де цей оверлей. Ладно, так. Так, наче нормально. Так. Там навіть якісь патчики виходили. Згадати б на чому зупинилися, по-моєму, на якусь нову локацію. Якраз нову локацію. Альтери сваляться на кухні. Так.
I feel good about today. Hey, you feeling all right? I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature.
Наблизиться до аномалії, так.
Hey, you feeling all right? Yep, yeah. Just a little dizzy after last night.
А,
I
чувак, тут
don't
якось
think
краще
I ate enough
почувається.
fatty foods. Not that we have any in here. Could have made more pierogi.
Так, згадати взагалі, що я там... Ковчег Рапідію, сховище, пункт зв'язку, лабораторія, майстерня, комунікація, спальна каюта, шахта, загальна кімната, маленьке сховище. Я сюди чомусь запікнув, чому запікнувся, ну ладно. Квантовий комп'ютер, машинний модуль, заряд кухня. Мені здається, у нас... Що у нас? Що у нас там? Метали, рапідії, мінерали, каша. Органіки не дуже багато. Але, мабуть, треба все ж таки якусь роботу в теплиці. Да, згадати, як там назначати це. Я не пам'ятаю, блін. Ну, якось тут було трохи по-дебільному це. Так, а як там призначати призначення? Чого він все ще злий? Може, наче трохи попустило там, після п'янки, мало попустити. А, блін, у нас машинний модуль зломаний. Завдання, більше нормально. Окей.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here. We need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Що у нас тут? Може, тут накорисно підбирався. Вибрався. Ємчик якийсь. Щось можна розчистити. одночасно мені про це
I'm done.
сказати.
Should I do this now? Come and find me when you have.
Потім не грав навіть більше, вже не пам'ятаю, що це взагалі. Краще це все сюди завести. А може туди? Так. Ой, це яка рухається. Так. Як їх там було? Ілюмінатор. Ой. О, фак. Назад поднимусь. Блять, тут ще одна хуйня. Так. Сюда. Так. Вода у нас є. Походу треба. Так, що у нас з радіацією взагалі? Що у нас? Романа краще якогось. Що це таке, не пам'ятаю. Так. Спати, де там каюта? А, він хотів поговорити зі мною вчений, де він там? Спальна каюта. Так, вверху.
I have some comments about your mining technique. Hey, you feeling all right? Oh, man. Don't ask. It's always the same. I had so much fun last night. Then, boom. Fucking anxiety kicks in. Don't happen to have any chamomile on you?
Півпонг.
You wanted to talk? Yes. I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system. We'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes. Great. I feel safer already. But that's not all. While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered something very curious. You do know how dangerous it is to be outside the base during a magnetic storm, right? I do now. The radiation levels go crazy. It could be lethal. Well, it might be hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile. What do you mean? I've been performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive. Two types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and rubidium. In practical terms, it means they can be mined much more efficiently during a storm. Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard-of ecosystem. That's truly amazing, but of no use to us. Radiation during a magnetic storm is no joke. I don't want to risk our lives for the sake of increased efficiency. Never say never. Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet. So full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure. Don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? we'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay, I'm on it.
Може варто кіношку подивитися. Всі покращить настрій трохи. Перегляд фільмів у загальній кімнаті. Це групове дозвілля, яке дозволяє покращити настрій усіх альтерів одразу. Перегляд фільмів триває 3 години, далі дає альтеремоційний заряд.
Nothing like a movie night, right?
Hey, Dad. What was it like here? Before?
Before the 8th fall?
Before all of it. In the beginning.
Well, suppose it's time. Sit, son. Today, I tell you the history of the universe.
The beginning is much like the end. Even though we haven't seen it, we know it's there. Its story was written in the stars all along, but also never before. What? It's some heady stuff, son. Go with me here. First, there was nothing. Then, a great interdimensional being, the one in which we all reside, had a thought. This thought created the spark that started it all. Our existence, a neural pathway forged in a being's mind. Whoa, we're in the brain of a big monster? Yup. I mean, monster's a little rude, but... From here, everything we know was created. Time, space, stars, galaxies, planets, and eventually, our home, Earth.
Seriously?
Land, sea, sky, all in perfect balance to cook up life. From deep beneath the ocean, microbes emerged. They split and reproduced and swam and walked and flew. Plants and animals, dinosaurs, humans, robots, dinosaurs again, xenomans, Gugorgians, and...
what was the one before robots and after dinosaurs?
Plants?
No,
Before robots.
and after dinosaurs.
Humans.
Humans, yeah. What were humans?
Oh, they were a kind of animal around for a bit. So, after the Gugorgians budded from the crust, they were faced
What did the
with-
humans like to do?
I don't know, probably the same stuff as the dinosaurs.
What did they look like?
Like apes with haircuts. Look, son, I can't stress this enough. The humans were just a blip in time. They were completely ineffectual.
But didn't they make the robots?
Well, didn't the primordial ooze make the humans?
I guess, yeah.
See? It's all genetic processes of evolution. No one gets full credit for any of it. Same as how the time bees built their hive in the core, which led to the evolutionary split in time-space. That was a huge leap forward, but no one gave them an award for it. And the bees checked all the timelines, no awards.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Go on.
Okay. After the Gugorgians emerged from the crust as deep Earth cicadas, they eventually mated with the lava beings to create the Era of Light. The true awakening where all life in the universe saw each other and one full collective consciousness was achieved. No more wars, no more attrition, just pure, unfiltered...
And did humans have video games?
Alright, what the hell's going on here, son? Humans didn't mean shit! If anything, they were a speed bump along the way. Wasted millennia trying to make boats a thing. But yes, they had video games. They also had saturated fats and mouth kisses. They were all over the
Can't
place.
we,
Not worth any more thought.
watch
I
something
feel like
else?
we should pay more attention to them. I don't know. They seem important.
If you want important, we can talk about how the Botnoids swallowed the moon and tried to hold it ransom when the moon collectors showed up. That was something. Humans are so nothing, it's hard to put into words. Just forget about them.
I'm trying, but I can't stop thinking about them. They seem so rad. And all of a sudden, I want to start a live stream where people watch me talk about all the cool stuff humans did. And sometimes I do gear reviews. What's wrong with me, Dad?
Oh no. Okay. Son, you're gonna be fine. Let me just make a call. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll have an extra dry Zortini. Yeah, just fill it with sand. And then, hang on. Hello?
Hey, Doc, sorry to bother you. My boy here, he can't get thoughts of humans out of his head.
Uh-huh. And has he been operating as though other people would find these thoughts interesting?
Uh-huh.
Just some people, a couple thousand. I'd start small.
Okay, yeah, we've been seeing a lot of this lately. It's an inflammation in his ego.
His what?
The ego. It's a vestigial organ in the upper chamber of the subconscious. It's part of our long dormant human genetic code. You know, in humans, it was used to regulate self-image, activate attention seeking, and check if your hair looked cool. For us, it usually doesn't serve any function at all. Sometimes a little bit of food gets caught in there and it acts up. What it does, it's like deep within you, your humanity itself is trying to be noticed, crying out for credit and respect, desperately hoping to pass on a legacy.
Oh, no. Is there any way to deactivate it?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly fragile. Quick remote surgery, I could pop it out and set it straight.
Oh, great, yes. But please, go ahead.
All right, stand still there, buddy.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Okay, listen, Ego. You're a small part of a collective existence wherein you yourself are completely insignificant.
Yeah, well, I know you are, but what am I?
Amazing. Thanks,
Seriously?
Doc.
No problem. Sorry, yeah, Glumpfish, over easy. Thanks.
Thanks, Dad. That's better already. I can feel the humans fading away forever now. Wow, I feel so connected to everything. I think I'm starting to get it. It's not about getting attention or leaving some kind of all-about-me legacy. We're all part of the same thought.
Exactly, son. It's pretty special just to be part of something. It doesn't have to be about getting credit.
Прикольно.
Diane, you good?
Oh yeah, just had a silly little thought.
I feel good about today.
Але всім радість задало. Ой-ой-ой, ми виснажені. Так. Треба, мабуть, іти спати.
Safer evacuation functioning.
Чорт, це частину дня з'їла. Так. Призначення. Перше, так. Мабуть, все ж таки ти йди в майстерню. Ти в теплицю йди. Ти не забувай органіку.
I feel good about today.
А я піду далі на розвідку. Так. Мабуть, має сенс походити металів теж. Треба подивитися оце. Фак. Блять, що за хуйня? Органіка ніколи зайва не буде. Не знаю, їжа робиться.
What is this? A new anomaly?
Так, що з нею робити? назад. Мені здається, збагачення металу по-любому треба. Але спочатку мені треба подивитися туди, куди ще не ходив. Батарейка швидко сидиться в цьому. Нормальна радіація нахилася. Багато часу залишилося на подивитися. Так. Сюди тут якась хуйня. Так. Ще органіка. Ще поклади органіки. Що виглядає як не дуже багато чогось іншого. Має бути метал ще.
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
Здається, тут має сенс побудувати дало нагору. Радіація.
Whoa. This anomaly.
Аномалія.
I haven't seen them behave like this.
О. Чіп. Фак. Мабуть, повертатися. Нахапався радіації. Освоїти гравітаційний сенсор.
Hey, what's the matter? I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too? Have what? A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach too. Ever since that damn party. That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now. Yeah. Got me thinking. Maybe the booze was spoiled? We never checked its expiry date. Could have mold in it or some bacteria. Okay, man. Just take it easy for now and don't forget to hydrate properly. Yeah, don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
Сподіваюсь, що в них немає якоїсь генетичної хуйні. Ладно, краще було центр мабуть, зробити. Металу треба. Бля, що ж так дохуя все зламалося?
Evacuation functionality test. Monitors the ship.
Зібралися на кухню. Молі померла. Фак. Походу, у них якась генетична хуйня.
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Ключовий погад створено. Спогад.
What? But why? I mean, no, that's
Тобто у них
not
ще в цій
possible.
реальності будуть спогади створюватися.
There was never any problem with her. I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium. Now it's just us. She was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with a moment's silence. Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen, the place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination. Shouldn't we be worried about the contamination that might have ended her? Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time. I can tell you how I like to go. With fireworks. Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
Не знаю, я у нас на цей час чи немає на нас на цей часу.
We need to be rational about this. Cremate her corpse as quickly as possible and get back to our jobs. No. We can't do that. What? Why not? Don't you all remember what they said at training? If If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves.
And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out. All right? I won't argue with procedures.
Так, все поламалось. Щось у нас все сломалося. Економія, оце треба, мабуть, непогано покращити життя. Оце. Потім з офіцею. Так, а що у нас з їжею, до речі? Трошки є каші. Так, Вася, ремонтуй давай, блядь. Що це тут? Ага, поклади збагачених металів тут же, інтералу. Не знаю, до чого це робити. Придется нахуя тут. Погано було звичайний метал знайти, походу. пам'ятаю, це взагалі червоні це воно чи ні?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Так краще не гав. Дохерища аномалии, дохерища. Воу-воу-воу.
Done. We're dangerously low on repair kits.
Блять. Так. Ви знаєте, скільки воно мені зараз потрібно. Дохера органики, но не дохера чегось іншого чогось. Але це мінерали, по-моєму, вони теж досить потрібні. А от метали. Да, що таке всього? База в поганому стані. А чому? Чому тут постійно все ламається?
Labor evacuation functional.
Так, води у нас поки дохера, органіки треба трохи переназначити. Так. Давай. майстерню зробити ремонтних наборів.
Done. We're dangerously low on repair kits. My workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
П'ять наборів.
To the saber evacuation.
Progress.
Чудово, третій рівень. Так. Лікаря би непогано мати, мабуть. Взагалі-то. Можливо, деякі інші будуть потрапити. Це навіть тебе якась година кухня. Ян лікар. Так, а що у нього тут? 15 років. Ще один гівняний день у школі. Ти береш довшу дорогу додому. Чекай, що там за бійка. Так, це він пропустив. Це пішла нова гілка. Ти зупиняєшся, хапаєш ротом повітря, ззаді втекли. Ти озираєшся, тут ще не бував. То люди сплять просто неба, жебраки, наркомани, а потім ти бачиш його кличуть доком. Він роздає їжу та ліки, наче святий серед грішників. Він звертає на тебе увагу. Хлопче, що ти біса тут робиш? Забирайся звідси, йди додому. Едгар, ти просинаєшся на вулиці, в голові бринять слова, які вчора тобі сказав батько. Пацан, ти нікчема, ти правильно вчинив, давши йому відсіч. Але мамо, вона така байдужа, ти добре пам'ятаєш цю лють. І бажання просто зібрати речі і піти. Тепер ти сам по собі, тобі страшно і холодно. Проте, ей, чи це не той вуличний лікар, він тобі посміхається і запитує, як у тебе справи. Мене звуть Едгар, каже він. 17 років. Гордість за себе. Тобі вдалося, ти врятував життя. Та дівчина заледве не померла від передозування, але ти їй допоміг. І ось ти пишаєшся собою. Едгар теж пишається тобою, ти це знаєш. Так як ніколи не пишався батько. Ти правильно вчинив, що пішов із дому. Едгар – людина з принципу. І життям з ним допомогло тобі зрозуміти, коли ти хочеш бути. Ким ти хочеш бути лікарем, як і він. 19 років. Усі казали, що в тебе вроджений талант, але їм не втямки, як тяжко тобі довелося для цього працювати. Ти працював парамедиком, щоб платити за навчання, засиджувався до пізної ночі, готувався до іспитів. Це стажування мрії, яка стала реальністю. Нарешті ти дізнаєшся, як усе влаштовано в лікарні. Спостерігатимеш, як працюють інші лікарі, а не тільки Едгар. Ти їх перевершиш. 23 роки. Дольський доктор медицини. Ти обожнюєш вечори з Едгаром, ти готуєш до нього, а він розповідає, що відбувається на вулицях. Ти хвилюєшся, що йому не варто так багато працювати в його віці. Ти вже не можеш дочекатися, щоб повідомити йому новину. Ти наймолодший лікар у центрі. Він пишатиметься. Можливо, навіть погодиться трохи відсвяткувати. 23 роки. Клятва самому собі. Ти здивовано дивишся на нього. Твій батько тут у твоєму кабінеті лікаря. Ти слухаєш його розповідь про мамину хворобу і про те, як він тебе знайшов. Отже, все це для того, щоб просунути її в черзі на лікування. Це якесь божевілля, він навіть не уявляє, яким ти став. Що намагаєшся зробити? Бути справедливим до людей, ставитися до всіх однаково. Це клятва, яка ти саму собі давав. Але він вимагає, щоб ти її порушив. Але це ж мама, ти не можеш вдавати, що тобі байдуже. Зрада. 23 роки ти усвідомлюєш, що зраджуєш собі, але ти не безсердечна, ти не можеш відвернутися від мами, коли вона потребує тебе. Ти береш слухавку, починаєш телефонувати. Ага, і отут можна розділення мозкоправ. Але ми йдемо далі. Мати і син, 24 роки. Подивись, як швидко вона одужує. Все завдяки своєчасному і точному діагнозу. Проглянувши її результати, ти розумієш, що з нею все буде гаразд. Але з батьком, на жаль, не все так чудово. На мить справді здалося, що він змінився. Але лікування принаймні дало мамі сили залишити його. Здається, що ви двоє можете почати все спочатку, як мати і син. 25 років розчарування. Едгар знову не взяв у слухавку. Частина тобі розуміє, що він має право бути розчарований. Поставив своє особисте щастя на перше місце. Швидко ж ти забув, що заприсягнувся допомагати бідним і самотнім. Це зараз ти живеш у затишній студії, але зовсім недавно жив на вулиці разом з ним. Може покинути все і почати спочатку? 27 років. Ти прокидаєшся посеред ночі, тобі сказали, що жар тримався 5 днів. Ти нічого не пам'ятаєш, поступово ти починаєш пригадувати. Спотворене війною селище, місцева громада, як ти днями і ночами до повного виснаження лікував голодних дітей. Ти хапаєш телефон, Едгар так і не відповів, ти знову засинаєш. 30 років. Кумедно, але все в цьому житті відносно. Здавалося б, що більше роботи просто бути не може, але справи йдуть набагато легше, коли є хтось, кому можна довіритись. Іша дуже підтримує, вона робить так багато для спільноти. Замість того, щоб користуватися статусом дружини мера, вона йде до людей, вона дуже тобі допомагає. Тобі подобається з нею розмовляти, завдяки їй твої дні не такі похмурі. 31 рік. Окрема кухня – це чудова ідея, ти пам'ятаєш? Як тобі подобалося готувати для Едгара? Іша надає продукти через свій фонд, і в неї це чудово виходить. Тобі приносить задоволення готувати для людей і робити їх щасливими. Треба написати мамі і попросити в неї декілька рецептів. Ти міг адаптувати їх до місцевих продуктів. 32 роки. Провина, яке знайоме почуття. Твої стосунки з Ішою. Спочатку все виглядало невинно, але певна річ це було не так. Ти думав тільки про себе і втягнув її в це. Було лише питанням часу, коли її чоловік про все дізнається. Інтрижка, як ніцо. То ти ні ця людина, Яне, невже ти такий? Невже ти егоїстичний, нікчемний покидьок, який приймає неправильне рішення, потім тікає? Куди ти вчечеш цього разу? Спокута, 33 роки. Ти часто думаєш про це останнім часом. Що це означає? Чи можна її знайти в космосі? У тій загадковій речовині, про яку всі говорять. Для участі в одній з цих місій, мабуть, потрібна неабияка самодисципліна і жертва. Може, тобі варто полетіти, знайдеш ліки від голоду. Це багато чого варте. Але чи зможеш ти цього разу вчинити правильно? Ти відчуваєш захоплення, коли уявляєш себе по той бік, у далекому космосі, далеко від свого минулого, від своїх вад і розчарувань. Ти впевнений, що десь там зможеш нарешті бути вірним своїм цінностям. Ти пишатимешся собою. Так, треба інше допомогти поремонтувати, щось все ламається.
I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating.
Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding?
Yeah, and it seemed to have 2 cores inside.
Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
Ah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. You're never gonna believe what I found.
Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly?
What? How did you know?
Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
I guess I was too busy discovering it.
Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it.
Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while...
All around you, time seemed to speed up?
Yeah. What a discovery, Jan.
This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks. Hey, what happened in the research lab?
What happened? What happened? My whole research is gone because of a preposterous hardware malfunction.
Ah, bummer. Can you, replicate it, maybe?
Of course I can. Problem is, it takes time, and I don't think we can afford to lose so much of it.
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
Да. Так. Так, виробництво. Є трохи часу поремонтуватися. Так, треба Альтера забрати.
Hey there. Time to wake up. Don't be freaked out, okay? Everything's fine. Yeah, of course. Right. So, where do you think you are? Well, looks like I'm where I'm supposed to be. And not.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Думаю, це буде хороша
You're
репліка.
on the mission you were supposed to depart on, but circumstances have changed, and you're someone slightly different than you think you are.
Huh. You look like me, and you seem to know me well. I feel like I'm looking into a distorted mirror. Is this some kind of metaphysical experience? On the contrary, it's all very physical. Really?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but first I need to go through some routine questions with you. You know who you are? Sound question. A lifetime isn't enough to find the answer. Look, it's not a test. Stating your name and role on this mission will be enough. Okay. In that case, my name is Jan Dolsky. I volunteered to join the crew as a physician. I passed all the tests. They told me my resume was adequate. So, what went wrong? I'll be honest with you. A lot of things went wrong. This will sound disturbing, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. I'm the one who went on this mission, but things got complicated and I needed help. So, I decided to create alternative versions of myself with different memories of their lives, different skills, and you're one of them. What? Wait, does that mean, yeah, you're my alter. But my life, I was supposed to, I wanted to make amends.
Сорян. Відвлекся трохи.
And you can still do that, believe me, plenty of good deeds to be done here. You don't understand. I need to fix things. Everything's connected. My scars, the blisters on my hands. Wow. They're so impeccable.
And my tattoo. It's gone. What happened to me? Who am I? Calm down, please. I know this is a lot to process, but it might help you to know that you're not the first to be going through this. Talking to the others might help you understand it all better. Take your time. Try to settle in gradually. Read the mission logs. Mission logs? I'm not dead, right? This isn't it. Death is something we're trying to avoid. That's why you're here. Okay. The absurd man says yes, and his efforts will henceforth be unceasing. Come again? Just a quote that came to me from, never mind. Just get some rest.
Самому треба лягати.
Evacuation functionality.
Треба шахту металу по-любому побудувати. Бунт, сука. Як ви заїбали бунтувати?
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
That's ridiculously amusing.
You better watch your mouth, asshole. Man, I'd really like to know what killed the sheep.
What were you arguing about? Nothing. He's just oversensitive and can't handle a little bit of constructive feedback. Really? You're wasting time on quarreling when there's so much work to do? I agree. It's ridiculous. Can I get back to it then?
Is there a problem?
Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes.
What do you mean, fed up? What is this?
Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities or else.
What exactly do you want me to improve?
Good leadership requires treating people as equals, or at least creating a credible impression of doing so. Stop ordering us around like puppets.
Це гра про
I
роздріб.
hear you. I'll do what I can.
Дайте нікому загинути, підніміть настрій альтерів. Нахуй і так.
What was that about? Just another valuable discussion with our most charming alter, who wanted life and feels sorry for us pathetic losers.
Цікаво, якщо хтось з них загине, їх можна відновити?
This is the worst moment to pick a fight. Stop it. I'm not picking a fight, man. He is. I'll steer clear of him, but he has to do the same if he doesn't want me to reshape his face.
Так, в принципі, ну, у мене основних металів достатньо. Можна не квапатись, мені здається, з шахтою. Треба трохи...
I'm done. Should I do this now?
To the saber evacuation.
Так, а де лікар? Зверху, по-моєму.
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Huh. My old watch. The award we got for civil bravery. It was nice that someone appreciated our sacrifice. Civil bravery? Wait. That boy at the contest. Yeah. That's when I realized how good it feels to help somebody. Thank you.
Чудово. Так, що у нас там? Можливо, це трохи. Це не завадить. Думаю, це можна переназначити його поки сюди. У мене трохи є збагачених металів. Так. Треба, мабуть, дослідити цей куб. Так, а як туди потрапити? Я не зрозумів, як оце штуку нейтралізувати. Як туди потрапити туди? Мабуть, звідси треба. Окей, так, а де я не був? Енергетична брама. Можливо, там не був, так. Да. Так, це хуйово. Ага. Ой, там, ну ладно. де ще я не був. Поклади металів. Десь там внизу не був, да? Ладно, це наступний раз мабуть. Ще поклади води з органіки. А де я не був ще? Майже все подивився, оце не був. Це не був, але до цього, мабуть, треба. А, і тут не був, тут не був. Середні підйоми я ж можу підніматися, але... Треба цей крюк вивчити. Лікар хоче порозмовляти, походу.
I don't know. I can see you're uncomfortable, anxious. I've had my share of stress lately. How can I help? What do you usually do when things overwhelm you? Well, I like to look for hope. In medical articles, for example, I look through reports about new medications or vaccines. Every time someone comes up with a cure for an obscure illness, I feel happier. Well, you don't have to look too far. Our little group is a scientific miracle. You're right. I can't find comfort in that.
Окей.
Evacuation functionality.
Так. Хорошо, тривожність, похмурість. Гнів, похмурість, мотивація, тривожність, я. Тривожність, похмурість. Це, мабуть, якийсь фільм подивитися. Треба їм настрій підняти якось.
Keeping busy, I hope.
Ага, тут навіть треба якось сюди піднятися. Радіація. Так. Все. Дохуя цих. Стоп, це все одно не хто пішов. Кудись сюди треба було. Сюди треба було. Я не зрозумів, яку цю штуку прибирати. Мені пояснював. Яка це аномалія? Що з ними нічого не можна зробити. А, хуй там. Треба щось зробити з нею. Фак. Як? Блін. Розібратися, що з ними робити.
Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Це треба туди. Да. Ну стоп. Да, це треба гак цей потрачений. Без них я сюди не доберусь. Тут можна теж сьогодні підйома, це треба. Там крута
I'm
штука,
done.
треба
Should I
розібратися.
do this now?
Ага, так. Пора концентратор, економія. База, місія. Так, розтин вівці. Сьогодні сховище, тому непогано буде. Так, треба будувати щось. користуватися. До речі, де цей хук? Ось він. має сенс фільм подивитися.
There's gotta be another way.
That alien thing is inside one of us, damn it. We gotta test our blood with the pathogen to figure out who before it feeds again.
Really, all horrors are the same.
No reaction. You're clean.
What about you, Quay? Where were you when Martinez was attacked?
I was burying my wife.
Oh, God.
Nothing. Sherman, you're up.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a great idea. Feels a little unsanitary to me.
It's the only way. None of us are safe until we find out who's infected.
Really? It's the only way?
Kinda gotta agree with Sherman here, guys. Not sure about this whole test thing.
Sherman's just stalling because he's afraid of what we'll find.
Oh, right. You think maybe he's the alien?
Nuh-uh. I'm just not jumping at the opportunity to cut my hand with a reused knife.
You just sterilized it.
He just waved a bic in front of it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, not very thorough. Maybe we skip this.
I could give you some of my blood. Just give me some dental floss. I bleed every time.
You can't combine the blood with spit. It'll contaminate the sample, Sherman.
Okay, but we can use a rusty blade covered in everybody else's blood.
So true.
The more you refuse, the more we know it's you.
Oh, that's kind of a good point. Makes you seem like an alien.
No, it's not me. It's the principle of the thing. What if I do give my blood and it does react because of some problem with your pathogen test? How do we know it's even accurate?
He has a good point. Yeah, how do we know it's even accurate? Maybe the test isn't that good.
My wife developed that test right before she was killed. She gave it to me with her last breaths.
And I'm sorry that that happened. All of us have lost somebody up here, but also, you know, she's not around. So we're gonna just take her word for it, not mine?
Seems kind of hypocritical.
How do we even know it's an alien thing to begin with, huh? I mean, sure, we can't find that mysterious embryo we mined from the core of the meteorite, but did we really check everywhere? Look at this place. There's like a ton of, like, as everybody looked in every nook and cranny, right?
Right, and even if it is an alien, how do we know it's not nice? Maybe it's a super nice alien, maybe it just was a little grumpy because it got woken up after 30,000 years, and it happens to subsist on human flesh, but that's not anything personal, that's just like out of necessity, so it could be really nice.
Right, it could be nice. Did we even think about that? Or are we too busy coming up with some gross blood test thingy because we can't deal with our control issues?
Watch something else.
I'm gonna get that blood. I don't care if it's from your thumb or from your goddamn throat.
Hey, whoa, hey, hang on.
Out of my way. I know what an alien life form looks like when I see it.
Do you? Or did you just forget what a friend looks like?
Guys,
Прикольно,
come on, I mean, this week has been crazy. I mean, I saw a guy dragged by his large intestines. I saw the captain's head get blown off, clean off her body. It's been nuts.
You know what else I saw? I saw Kara help Martinez figure out the Wi-Fi.
I saw Richards dominate at Codenames. Sky 4? Are you kidding me? I saw Quay help me, the one last-minute transfer that nobody else knew or had any reason to trust, feel welcome and at home no matter where I originally came from. Guys, we're a team.
That's ridiculously
You know,
amusing.
At the end of the day, does it really matter which one of us is the alien? What matters is that we're all together. Right? Right, Richard? So what do you say? Shake hands?
Подобається, що Корту подобаються різні фільми.
What? Sherman was the alien? He always seemed so nice. He never said anything to me about my weird skin, eye, and voice condition. Honestly, there was a moment there where I thought I might be the alien. My skin thing's been acting up. I don't know if anybody noticed.
That's your self-worth issue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not real.
It's honestly like I have this body dysmorphia thing where I see my face and I go like, maybe I'm an alien, but
Клас. Це вважається підняти настроєм?
Listen, man, people are angry. Don't ignore them, okay?
Я нікого не ігнорував, йопта. Я кіно подивився з вами. Зараз. Так, настрій все ще їм треба піднімати, походу. Щось. Чому? Та заїбалі. О, стоп! Блять! Фіга себе, що з ним сталося? Фух, так. Так все ламається, не знаю, що це. Саме в цій частині. Через аномалії чи що. Чи вони щось так попачили хорошо.
Shit, man, what happened in the workshop? I almost lost my hand because the stupid 3D printer decided to electrocute me. Good thing you came out of it alive. I can't afford to lose you. Of course you can't afford it. I'm your most precious tool, after all.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Та ніяк ту стінку розкукожить. То нічого корисного не казав. Не схоже. Тоді, мабуть, все ж таки має сенс цю металеву поставити. О, так. Треба тільки ці аномалії позбутися, мабуть.
There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. All done here. Should I help with this now?
Ну ладно. О, по факту. Це нормально вдається не попався. Блять, що я хотів взагалі зробити? Я хотів... Блять, заїбала та хуйня. Нарешті. Так, по-любому треба намайструвати ці. Піднятися. Де він там? Поверхові скочив трохи.
Hello, Jan.
Спальна каюта.
You bastard.
Та ну ёп.
You're pathetic. Hey, are you done with the postmortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science?
I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning.
No?
No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
What? Why?
That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort.
How can you be sure it was this thing that caused the hemorrhage?
I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on.
Може лікар є.
Maybe we should report this back to Earth.
Have you heard from anyone since we stopped?
No.
Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data.
Such as?
Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses.
Viruses? What are you saying?
We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side.
So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep.
And we were right to listen to him.
Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed?
MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too?
All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that? Probably. I'll just need a little time. There's a lot on my plate at the moment. I know. And I'm not saying put everything on hold. But don't underestimate the urgency of this problem. The sooner we know what exactly is going on here, the better.
Думаю, це нормально спитати. Час. Фак, так. Цього потрібно мінералів більше, да? І не зря мінерали зараз копаються. Так, а чому він поранений? Так, а що там з дослідженнями? Майже. Давайте ще один фільм подивимось. Може якось це ще покращить час. Покращить настрій. Що у нас, до речі, взагалі з настроєм? З техніком щось погано. Не, ладно, не фільм, пінг-понг.
Yes!
Just a conduit. Don't look at me, I'm just the medium. Your haircut's changed for charity. Can you imagine the rent? One big pearl.
Hell yeah!
Person, these are the only holes. A banging pasta bake in the corner and test blues. Put a shawl on that mannequin, mate. Can you imagine the rent?
Damn it.
Big pearl. It's like a medical diode. It's a long story. It's a dead hand tree. Let's hunt it over.
Hell yeah!
Question навалюється.
Every day I carry. It's bad luck. There's a tree left at the edge of the motorway. Clear the forest for a motorway. You lose your friends and you're exposed. Used to be in the thick of it. You even knew you walked away.
I got this.
To you, Rachel. That's my shopping trolley approaching. Uninvited, just body bits. Your haircut's changed. You're a gift to me.
Hell yeah!
Nice party house, you're an individual cream bun.
Оце гра.
Uninvited, just body bits. Your
Damn.
haircut's changed. I don't know how I feel he's fit, but I think he might be. Residual pop rocks in the mouth of your cab driver. Drop what you're doing, let's get to the tip. Droopy flute solo comes in now. Gallant bloke,
Hell yeah.
keys plays us all.
Блін.
Major massive arsehole. All the children say I've got enchanted eggs.
How?
My beautiful restaurant. My beautiful restaurant.
сподіваюся, його попустить трохи.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Да. Злиться, але трохи краще.
Evacuation functionality. Shortages are
Can't get rid of you.
Стоп. Я ж хотів скрафтити цей.
evacuation functionality.
Боровий картridж в такому разі.
Want me to take a look there?
To disable evacuation.
Hello, Jan.
Зовсім хтось хотів зі мною поговорити. А, Шахтар хотів поговорити. Можна нам зараз поговорити чи ні?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Так, а як це? Ще якась залупа. Так. Так, а где тут металл головной? Вот. Таке відчуття, що вона починає потрохи. Трохи металу так починає закінчуватися. Мабуть, тут воно десь. знайшлося? Ага. Все. Треба тільки акції. Гаки зрозуміти як енергетична брама. Ну-ка, я подивлюся, погуглю, ладно, хер з ним. Да. Альтерс. Ага, поки що ніяк. Вони будуть все одно дрейнити весь сьют. Але мені треба скрафтити ці сьют бетері, просто проходити і юзати батарею після нього. Заряд спальника это поломалась. Ну хрена так. Где заряд еще? А, вот.
Okay, just lie still and think of something engaging. When will you have the results? Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go. I hate waiting. Hey, man. I can see you've been tense lately. Oh, me? Nah, I'm cool. Come on, let me help. How do you usually deal with, anxiety? Anxiety? I'm not a wimp. I don't do anxiety. Well, I'd never call you a wimp, seeing how much work you get done in a day. Thanks. I'm doing my best. Feels like waiting for high school finals or something.
Скоро треба буде збиратися десь через півгодинки.
Modifying its trajectory and setting it up.
So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software. And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. Mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains. What? You mean we all have it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected. But there's one exception. You. Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means? That it's because of rubidium? I wouldn't go so far. You were the only one who wasn't created with it, true. But there were so many other factors. The speed with which our brain tissue was forced to grow, external circumstances, like radiation, that could have disrupted the process somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days. So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends. Oh, come on. I don't believe that. You always have something smart-ass to say about everything. And you never give up, do you? I have to say, it's contagious. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks.
Так, що у нас там?
All done. Should I take care of this now? All done here. Should I help with this now?
Є сенс замінити маленький на великий. Да, походу є. Маса бази зменшилась, і місця більше стало.
Done. Could you check if we still got some storage space?
Але щось... Не в один, походу. Так. Майже з всіма треба поговорити, блін. Походу із-за хвороби всі не в настрої будуть.
Sooner or later, things tend to go wrong. Hey, how are you holding up? It's, all very
Певне, що не
confusing.
кожного номер свій є.
Things are happening so quickly. I've just woken up to this strange reality, and now... death? I thought I was prepared for it when I applied for this mission, but it doesn't make any sense.
Да.
Hey, how are you holding up? Shit, man. What can I tell you? It's what always happens, right? Just when you start hoping things can change, someone or something decides to drop a goddamn bomb on you. Story of my fucking life. Don't worry, we'll find a way out of this. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Jan Dolsky never gives up, right? We're just gonna work our asses off until we either make it or break it. Yeah. Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition.
It must be hard for you.
Am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line?
Maybe it just means that you're my second best friend.
Well, all right. After the sheep. What an honor, thanks. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams, too?
Yeah. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm.
She wanted to raise sheep, remember? It only came back to me after Molly went.
Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we.
That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, "Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week."
Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often.
Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games.
Luckily, she let it go eventually.
Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary.
Sanctuary? What do you mean?
In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there?
No.
No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time.
You should take me there one day. When we get back, I'd love to see it.
And don't do that. I'm not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there looking at freaking trees with her again. This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
Да, прикольно, що у кожного прям своє життя. Так, я встигну ще сходити. Сюди. Там, мабуть, щось було. Що могло. Це не та сторона. Блять. Спамил я.
Are those trees?
That's impossible. How can there be life here?
Єбать, тут ціла локація.
If I could get a closer look at that.
Це небагато часу залишилось. Радіація наче пляв. Ох, тут, конечно, разголожение. Твою мать, да ну. Так. Так, ну тоді треба тут по-любому будувати. Швидко повернутися сюди. Фак. Хуйово, що я не взяв з собою. Так, ну ладно, треба повертатися. Що зараз вивчиться кук, це йде зарізаю так. Можливо, має сенс фільм подивитися з ними. Ну, депресія, походу.
Hey, man, I can see something's upsetting you. Don't make it worse. Love the attitude. So what can I mean, what do you usually do when you're angry? Nothing usual about these circumstances. Oh, I don't know, Jan. I try to avoid people who irritate me. All the more reason to throw yourself into work, right? That's true. I'd like to get back to it.
Now it seems like none of that.
Що тут нового?
Be nice. Try to maintain our energy.
Finally, a good movie.
Подивимося фільм, це і збережуся, будемо закінчувати.
Hey man, I was thinking, have you ever noticed how often we
Finish each other's sentences?
Yeah, we have lived together for
Way
too long. Right. I feel like we've probably had
Every conversation two people can have. Right. So we
always know what the other one is.
thinking.
Right. But like, specifically, why?
Do we do that? I don't know. Like, where do you think
That compulsion comes from? Not sure, because it's
Ті
certainly
самі
not like
актори
a-
з
endearing
попереднього фільму.
quality.
No.
No. Mostly, I feel like we want to just show
that we're like engaged listeners, right? And we're
empathetic.
yes,
And also
maybe
a little bit
impatient, right? We're kind of like
insufferable know-it-alls.
That's what I was gonna say.
Can't handle
the idea of like an unresolved,
melody. Right. And in a way, does sort of make us
really annoying,
Right.
Well, feel like we could totally
Stop if we want to, obviously. We just have to face
our fears and just never
finish
this
current.
ongoing.
Ew, guys.
Right. Can we actually
Stop? I don't know. Sure doesn't
seem like it? But like, I have
total autonomy
over my own
thoughts, right? And I certainly
can't be read.
like a book
It's like my mind tells me
to just stay quiet for sure. But like then somehow the instinct to
finish a sentence
kicks in as if it's
totally out of
my control, right? And I'm like stuck in
some kind of sentence
vortex. Hang on, quick. We need to both say the most like random
thing we can think of
that we would never otherwise say. Right.
My foot has an
Area code all its own. That's
in a Peruvian rug shop
located entirely
That's
within the
ridiculously
International
amusing.
Space PlayStation, and it's a.
Pluvius Stafamastatus.
Those
were all the things I was going to say.
And the fake word at the end.
What is happening? Oh my god. Wait, maybe the reason we keep
Finishing each other's sentences
is because they're not.
each other's sentences.
Maybe we're actually
Only
one person.
What? What?
Oh! No, we're just really annoying. Right, yeah.
Are you settling in? You joined us at a difficult moment. Believe me, before I got here, I've seen some of the most unfriendly places to live on our own planet.
Прикольно, якщо б я його не
Not much can put me
не
off.
воскресив би
I
зараз.
know what really impresses me? The
Цього
variety of
діалогів, в
walks
принципі,
of
не
life
було,
in this
не
place,
було цій ситуації.
all belonging to one man. It's amazing how different we are. Yeah. Guess I got used to it by now. I don't think I ever will. I noticed something else, too. The others. They have a lot of common memories, many things that they can relate to, but me? I seem to be different. More different, I mean. I think it must be because I branched away at some much earlier point in time. I know the exact moment. Fight on the street on our way home from school. Some thugs robbing a teenager. So, that was it. Yeah. You went after them. I didn't. Wow. I acted on an impulse. You really think that such a small thing could have changed my life so completely? It was an act of courage. That's not a small thing. Courage. Huh. I don't think so. More like thoughtlessness. I never thought about what I'd do if I caught up with them. Fight them. Luckily for me, I never did. But, I guess, without it, I'd have never seen an alternative to living with Mom and Dad. I'd never meet Edgar. Edgar, a retired doctor, my mentor. He worked down the streets of the slum district I ventured to, distributing food and medicine to the needy. Took me under his roof and taught me that however much you do for others, there's always room for you to become a better person. You just have to see it. Sounds like a wise man. No wonder you preferred hanging around with him than with Pops. It's not that simple, but yeah. He gave me a sense of direction. Living for others. Freeing yourself from material needs and desires. Free from desires? Does that mean you're some sort of monk? No, Jan. Far from it. In fact, I was just going to approach you about something very human. Go on. Well, you see,
I look around and I see amazing people, us, a unique group of extraordinary individuals. But what are we mostly preoccupied with? Efficiency. Scurrying and hurrying to get things done. Prosaic tasks. Repetitive activities. Even if we entertain ourselves, it's for a purpose. We never pause, because we're so afraid to die. But eventually, we will die anyway, right? Of course. But it does make a difference if we die now or later. Who knows? Maybe it makes more of a difference if we die happy or not. The only thing certain is the present moment, Jan. And I know one thing. We're not cherishing it enough. How can we cherish it? We can stop for a second and enjoy something special together. Let me prepare a feast for our group to feed not just the body, but the soul. Make everyone feel that even if their material life has to end, their existence will be timeless. A feast to celebrate our mortality, Jan. Let go of our fear. What do you say? Okay. And what would you need to prepare such a feast? Don't worry, not much. I'm used to running a mass kitchen with only the basic ingredients. But I like to experiment with some recipes first. So I guess I'd like to ask you for some time and a decent amount of fresh greenhouse produce. All right, let me see what I can do. Thank you. Let me know when I can start experimenting.
Так, тоді лягаю спати, щоб зберегтися.
Evacuation functionality.
Фак. Починається, блядь. А, ні, ще не починається. Чому? Чому? Я ж наче всім підняв настрій. Фільм подивилися. Тю, блін, я не розумію. Ніхто не помер. Всіх піднявся настрій. Типу, наскільки він мав піднятися? Ладно, потім.